Rah, sweat, sweat, hey, hey!
Charles Leclerc is back. He wins it in the British Grand Prix. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me.
Not after his awful last few weekends. He's been having a nightmare, really, ever since he signed that Ferrari extension. And he's finally bounced back. He's showed us the man he has not been the last few weekends. And it's so good to see him back on the top step of that podium.
So the question is Leclerc finally figured out these new regulations?
I think he might have. So he's finally got his first race win since Austin in 2024. Bro, that's almost 2 years without a race win in Ferrari.
That is actually insane. When it's Charles Leclerc who gets so much hype, to not have won at all for that long, that is insane.
It's ridiculous. But I want to say, ever since he signed that Ferrari contract, this is what it's happened to him. He's had 2 DNFs since Monaco, and his highest finish was P8 before this win.
Jesus.
So he has to have finally figured out this car, because he was dialed in the whole weekend. He was beating Hamilton in quali. He sort of came out of nowhere in that Q3.
Nah, that is crazy. Like, going from the sprint bit of the weekend to the race bit of the weekend, completely switched up. Something obviously clicked with the car, and he was on. He obviously got a bit of luck throughout the race, but it does look like he's back.
Hey, Leclerc is back. Will he challenge Hamilton? Take that third or second spot? Can the Ferrari boys swap around?
Hey, if I'm going to say anything, I'm going to say this. I don't think Leclerc's fully back. Now, he had a good race, but will he be with Hamilton this year? I don't think so. I think the car's built around Hamilton. And Leclerc, how much luck did he get in that race? He had obviously a good race start, but hey, Kimi and Hamilton battling, he just went off into the distance, and that was a day. And if Kimi didn't have this DNF and these car problems, I reckon he would have won the race quite easily.
Yeah, well, like you said, if Kimi didn't have something literally broke on his car when he went over a curb. So if that didn't happen, I think Leclerc is finishing second, so he's not even getting that race win, because Kimi was rapid yet again.
Kimi was catching him, but hey, shout out to Leclerc. He deserves the win. He's had the media on his ass. Everyone's calling him. I've been calling him the pretty boy that doesn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it this year at all. He's been great. I love Leclerc, but this year he's been awful, so he's proved me wrong.
He's had that pretty privilege, and now he's cashed in on his actual ability to race the car, which is now locked into 4th in the championship with 108 points. Still 39 points behind Hamilton in 3rd place, which is such a big gap to recover, to be honest, for him so far, because he hasn't looked on it this whole season. So I don't know if he's really figured out these new regulations. I just think he had it dialed in for this weekend. We'll see next in Spa if he can continue the momentum.
Exactly. Hopefully we do see him continue that trend, but I don't see him catching Hamilton. Hamilton. But moving on to Kimi Antonelli. Has Antonelli's hot streak dawned? He went from 5 race wins to nothing. 2 DNFs in 2 DNFs.
Zero. He's had more tantrums on the radio than he has had race wins in the last few weeks. I think the hot streak is gone. He's gone cold. He's gone cold, mate. There's no more heat run through him. He's no longer hot. He's had, since his race win in Monaco, a DNF in Barcelona. He got P3 in Austria, still a decent result. Sprint win in Silverstone, amazing. But then P15 in the main race. Luck is no longer on that man's side.
Oh, I actually feel sorry for the guy, because in Spain, he would have come first if it wasn't for those issues. Or not first, he would have come, was it second?
He would have been second.
Second. He would have come second, which is amazing. And in this race, he would have come first. So he missed out on a first and a second if it wasn't for car issues.
What's that? 25 plus 18. Someone do the math for me. That's what? That's Was I don't even know
That's
40.
40,
I got
43.
43 points. He's lost out in
That's
two race weekends.
that's insane. That's insane. Now that begs the choice of, can Mercedes really do it with their car? Because it is stinking right now.
Their reliability is just so unpredictable at this point because you had George Russell who had that DNF in Canada, and then Antonelli's had two reliability issues in the space of what, 3-4 weeks, which is so bad for the championship leader. It would make you as a driver lose confidence in your car. Like you can't push as you normally would because in the back of your mind you're just thinking, "Oh, I did this last time, and then something with my brake snapped. Oh, I did this last time, power unit died." So you can't be comfortable the whole time.
So does that mean reliability issues will cost Mercedes the championship?
I think that's the only thing that can lose Mercedes the championship is the car just absolutely stinking. Like if they have any more power unit failures, if I don't even know. I don't remember what broke in the race, but you literally just see him driving on the curb and it just breaks like that. It's like Lego, flimsy. That can't be happening for Mercedes.
That's poor because they have the drivers to do it. Russell has stepped back up and he's doing pretty good. And Antonelli, he is a weapon. He obviously had to pit twice after that issue, but the whole time he's like, I can still get points. He's still trying to go. He's still trying to fight for at least 1 point. Like, he has that dog in him. He does have that dog in him.
He does. He has that. That's why everyone compares him to Senna because he doesn't give up. He sees a gap. He goes for it. He doesn't just say, "All right, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done for the rest of the race." Like majority of the drivers would have done in that situation. They would have gone into the pits, boxed, and would have retired the car. But no, that man decided to keep going, get a 5-second penalty, and finish 15th.
No, I have to give it to him. Obviously, his race went from great to the absolute worst it can go, but I have to give it to him. It was a good race apart from those issues. He tried to keep going, which is good when most drivers would be like, let's just call it quits. He kept going. So, shout out to Kimi, man.
It's honestly, I don't mind this reliability. It's making the championship a bit more interesting. Otherwise, Kimi would have absolutely flown away with the championship by now, and Hamilton and Russell would not have been spoken about in terms of catching him or being anywhere near him at this point in time.
So, who's most likely to catch Antonelli? Russell or Hamilton?
Well, let's go through both of them, all right? Russell currently sitting in second place with 154 points, only 24 points behind Kimi. So he's a one race win behind. And if we're talking about this reliability issues, if Russell gets a race win with a Kimi DNF, mate, next weekend in Spa, if that happens, they're neck and neck. They're tied for the championship.
Jesus.
And if you were to ask me 3 weeks ago if George Russell was going to be anywhere near Kimi in the standings, points wise, I would have been like, yeah, right, you're dreaming, kid. But he's pulled it back somehow. In the last 3 weeks, Russell has clawed his way back from the pits of the Mercedes ruins. And now he was gained 46 points on Antonelli. So he's finally having some luck go his way.
Jesus. So Russell's looking likely. What about Hamilton?
Lewis Hamilton, currently sitting in third in the drivers, 147 points, 7 points behind Russell, 32 points behind Kimi, which is still tight for him. It's not a race win between him and Kimi, but if this reliability continues and Kimi gets another DNF, Lewis gets a podium and he keeps being consistent and getting podiums, another race win, he can catch up. This is where I think the actual teams themselves are going to come into play. So you've got Mercedes, who have this rocket ship of a car, great pit crew, great strategists. You have Ferrari, who have this good car, but the people around it are the problem.
Yeah, those people, they don't help the cause at all.
No, they never do. It's always the reason why Ferrari are always so inconsistent is because of decision making. That is why. Otherwise, if it was just down to the car, besides we won't talk about last year, they would be fine.
God, I think based on what's happened recently, I'm going to go with Russell. I think Russell is the one to catch Kimi Antonelli. He's obviously in the faster car. Hamilton's in the slower car. Russell's just been on it the last 3 races, right? He hasn't had any bad problems. The car hasn't given up on him like Antonelli. But if Antonelli's having these problems, I reckon George Russell might have these problems, which then puts Lewis Hamilton in play to catch Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, that's if they're both the Mercedes are having DNS because of reliability, then Hamilton is well and truly the favorite over Russell. But I think out of the two of them, the one that can really go on a run with the car is Russell. Like, he's already started to build the momentum. He decided not to pit under the safety car, which is such a good idea for him. And now he got second. Like, Ferrari pitted Lewis and he lost that second place. Those points, those decisions matter in the championship.
Exactly.
So that's why I think Russell, he will catch Kimi.
I completely agree. But as an F1 fan, who do we want to win this championship? As an F1 fan.
As an F1 fan, I want Oscar Piastri to come back. No, I'm just kidding. I want Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton 8th. Hamilton 8th. That's what I want. That's what every F1 fan wants. And I go to bed at night when I have dreams. It's Lewis Hamilton lifting that trophy in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, they're literal wet dreams right there. I want to see a number 8, and I want to see Lewis Hamilton right off into the sunshine after he wins that 8th, and he calls it a day. That would be the best ending to a career ever. Ever.
Definitely. If I was him, I would be like, you know what? Pull a Nico Rosberg. You won a title. Retire. 8th. You are the GOAT. You are the man, Lewis Hamilton. But hey, bro, I still got Russell catching Antonelli, not Hamilton.
Let us know if you agree with us on Hamilton winning the championship. As fans, I think we all want to say it. No one really wants to see Russell. Unless you're a British person watching, I don't think anyone wants Russell to win. So, hey, I'm sorry. But a man that has been down in the ditches, should Verstappen be worried with back-to-back rear wing malfunctions? What is going on?
This is so embarrassing for Red Bull. 2 issues with the rear wing in back-to-back weekends. First, that quali in Austria where he binned it because it didn't close in time, did it? Is that what happened? It didn't close in time?
It closed a bit too late.
And the same thing happened again, but both of the reasons why it happened were 2 separate causes. But you got to be worried if you're Verstappen. You cannot be happy with what's happening at Red Bull with 2 weekends in a row, going for podiums twice.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous because he could have had 2 podiums, 100%. 100% he could have had 2 podiums, but his car let him down. If I'm Max, I'm starting to look at the market and be like, hey, that Mercedes car, it looks juicy. It can give me a championship. Can this Red Bull car give me a championship? I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
The thing is, what I've heard recently, because Lewis Hamilton is going to extend his contract. The George Russell is apparently getting an extension with Mercedes, and Verstappen has ruled out McLaren, so I don't think he's going to go there. There's been big talks about that, and apparently he wants to stay at Red Bull. He does want to stay there. Yes, every single race, his radio message is just beep, bleep, 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 this car. Because he hates it. He hates everything about the car, but give him some time. I think he'll be good. But he did say, I'm going to quote what he said in his post-race interview. When the rear wing doesn't close fully, you lose a lot of downforce and you spin off the track. So yeah, 1 time, okay, but 2 times? This is becoming dangerous for myself, and obviously I don't want that. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just painful, frustrating. You know, you're trying everything you can. Yesterday, of course, I mean, the whole weekend, I'm not happy with the car balance. I'm down on top speed on my side of the garage. Same again today in the race. If it was up to me, I would have started from the pit lane. But yeah, at the moment, I'm honestly just looking forward to going home and not thinking about Formula One. Brutal.
That is insane. Coming from Max Verstappen, who I just hate to see him like this. I like to see him fighting for wins, fighting for podiums, actually being happy that he's racing because he loves it, but he's not doing it. And hey, I don't know what to think, to be honest.
Yeah, It's more he's not going to leave Red Bull. It's more would he leave the sport? But they're making changes to the cars anyway next season. They're going to get rid of 50-50 splits, and Mohammed Ben Sulayem says V8s or V10s are coming back. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's also staying at Red Bull. It's just going to be a shocking year for him because Red Bull, they have the pace, but again, reliability is just shut them down a little bit.
God. Now, I want to bring up one more thing about this race. Why did the safety car not pit? What happened on that last lap? Why did the safety car not pit?
I've never been so blue-balled in my life. I was getting ready like, all right, so we have 1 or 2 laps of just straight chaos. Everyone's going to be going for the moves. Everyone's going to be deploying their boost. Psych! You thought wrong.
God, I just actually don't understand what happened there at all. I wanted to see racing. That would have been the best end to a race this year. We had Charles Leclerc up there, Russell, Hamilton. We may have seen a McLaren in the mix. But, hey, we did not see no racing. We finished under a safety car, which is the worst thing fans can see, can watch. It's not entertainment.
Michael Massey, we missed you. Come back, man. Come back. He would have let the racing happen. Screw the overtaking and unlapping of the cars. Michael Massey, get him out of detainment and get him back into race control.
Honestly, but no, for real, I'm actually not sure what happened because I don't know what would have been unsafe at all in that last lap. Like, I could not see anything being unsafe to where they had to keep the car going. I don't know about you, but I couldn't see anything.
I did a bit of research into it because I was like, why has this come up? Because they even said safety car ending this lap, and we would have actually had that 1 lap of racing.
Exactly.
So I was going to go through the little play-by-play that I found. So the safety car came out lap 48 after Max just put it in the bin at Stowe, and he got beached in the gravel. At the start of the penultimate lap runners were instructed to unlap themselves. So we're going to get a grandstand final lap racing finish. Then suddenly appeared to emerge halfway around the same lap when the message of race control, safety car in this lap was displayed. So that's why we're all like, yes, we're getting that lap in. Everyone's going to be fighting. But it was cancelled. And you want to know why it was cancelled?
Why?
Because race control put the safety car in this lap message out as an error. They didn't even weren't supposed to put it out. Apparently, it was a software error that came up.
Oh no! So they really did blue ball us.
So they undressed us. they were being nice to us, and they just whispering sweet nothing into our ear, making us feel good. And then I'm going home.
That is the worst thing that could have happened. I would rather just not say anything. It's finished under the safety car, so be it. But it's because they told us we were going to get racing. I was like, let's go, baby, let's go. But no, nothing happened. And FIA, I already disliked you, and I dislike you more.
Mate, 550,000 fans in the grandstand and general admission. Were treated to absolute nonsense. That was such a bad call from race control, FIA. They screwed up. They killed that race. Well, it could have been actually really good ending to a race. We had to finish under the safety car, which is so disappointing to see.
God, that was disappointing. But hey, what a race though. Apart from the ending, it was a pretty good race. We've had a race winner that hasn't won this year, which we didn't expect was going to win this year either. We had Russell back up there. We had a Kimi Antonelli shock falling back. But let's get on to our special segment, hey?
Before we do that, we have had one of the oldest race winners in Formula One since Fangio himself.
Jesus.
Mate, Fernando Alonso won the Lego F1 race.
He cut the corner. 10-second penalty to Ocon.
No penalties in Lego racing. He picked up his little Lego pieces on the way, Lego coins, added them on, got some extra boosts, won the race. Congratulations, Fernando. Aston Martin
No.
have really come back.
Oi, they finally haven't finished last for all these races in a row. These Lego cars, I reckon they should be the ones they race now.
Definitely. Fernando would actually be having fun during a race.
Oi, equal machinery. Look at this. Alonso. Equal machinery.
That's
Alonso, man.
exactly. Imagine it, if everything was equal machinery. Alonso would have like 75 drivers' championships. And also, Mohammed Ben Sulayem, why is he racing in the Lego F1 race? He just inserts himself into everything for no reason.
Even the drivers were confused. They were looking at him like, why are you here? What are you doing?
I'm surprised he doesn't just do that for a normal race. He's like, you know what? Isaac Hadjar, I'm Red Bull second driver today. Get me in that seat.
Bro, it wouldn't surprise me. What is he doing? Like, yeah, he's in a big position and you can do cool shit, but inserting yourself in a race is insane.
Oh, anything for the camera. That man just wants screen time.
Oh, man. Publicity at its finest.
But all right, we'll go into our late breakers and gravel collectors of the week from Silverstone. So, Joel, who was your late breaker of the week?
There's a few, and I'm not going to give it to the man that won. I can't do it. He had a good race, but I'm going to give it to Liam Lawson, man. Liam Lawson, he's had some great weekends, but another great weekend in 6th position. This man has been ridden off by all of F1, and this man keeps going every weekend saying, "Nah, I'm still here, man." Finishing 6th. That is insane. I love to see it. This man hopefully will stay in F1 in some say. If it's not the RB, he has to stay in F1.
Yeah, honestly, great weekend. These last few races, he has been amazing. Just racing bulls in general, 6 and 7. And I believe it's their highest ever double points finish. 6 and 7. So that's amazing for the team. I feel like there's a little bit of fighting going on between Lawson and Lindblad. Throughout the race, all I hear is Lindblad saying, "Can I overtake him? Tell him to go faster. Tell him to go faster." And Lawson's like, "I'm not moving."
Lindblad is aggressive on the radio. He's so aggressive. But Lawson's more aggressive as a driver. So who wins out of that? Being aggressive? I don't know. Maybe Lawson? But Lindblad's competing.
Yeah.
He's competing.
I feel like, I don't know, because Lawson looks like he has more pace at the moment. That's why he's obviously going to keep his position in front. And he keeps out-qualifying him. So I think it's got to be Lawson.
100%. But who is your late breaker of the weekend?
My late breaker of the week from Silverstone is young Charles Leclerc. Pretty boys win, and that's what happened. First race win since Austin 2024. Stunned Hamilton at his home race and even out-qualified him and just brought it home for the Scarlet Red Ferrari, and he deserved it. It's been such a tough year and a half for him, really, because that Ferrari he's been struggling with. Came back at the start of this season, got a few podiums, and then struggled yet again. But he finally got a race win, and there's nothing I love more than seeing Charles Leclerc winning a race.
Hey, pretty boy Charles is back. He's back, and I love to say it. I hope he stays back, though, and he doesn't go anywhere in the next race.
We'll find out in Spa.
Now, on to gravel collectors, eh?
Yeah. Gravel collectors. All right, I'm going to go first. My gravel collector of the week from Silverstone is a race control. You wankers. Thank you for nothing. What do you control? Our emotions. That's what you control. You don't control the race. You kill the race. You want to make money from this sport. You want to make it entertaining for the viewers. Yet what do? Don't bring in the goddamn safety car. Don't give us what the fans are asking for.
Right, when there's no safety concerns, fucking race, man, race.
Like, the track was clear. It was safe. Just... So annoying.
Frustrating. Oh, God. All right. My gravel collector. My gravel collector of the week is Williams. Williams, baby. Williams. This is the team. At the start of the year, I'm like, man, they're going to be quick. They are going to be quick. They were destroying the cars week in, week out the last few years, doing good. And this weekend, they put in a blinder. We got a DNF and we have a 17th. Now, what a race. Bro, how useless can you be? Honestly.
I was watching Albon get out of his car when he had to retire, and I felt so bad for him. Coming off a career year in 2025 to having a forgettable season, I would say for Williams would be his worst season there because they're nowhere near the points. Like, it's so poor. Carlos Sainz needs to leave Williams as well. He doesn't look happy. You can tell he regrets his decision. And I think once this silly season picks up, his name's going to be tossed around quite a bit and he'll be changing teams.
100%, because it's not just their fault. It's not the driver's fault. It is the team's fault. Like, they just don't have a competitive car. And, hey, yeah, if I'm Carlos, I'm ringing Audi and saying, man, give me my seat. I need one. So
It's not even like they're crashing. It's genuinely car failure. Like, the brakes catch on fire, the power unit shuts down, their gearbox stops working. Like, the car just isn't carring. It's not carring.
Oh, it is genuinely awful. But that is our gravel collectors and late breakers of the week. Let us know what you thought of the British Grand Prix and who your late breakers and gravel collectors are. But
yeah,
Silverstone,
I think that's
baby.
it. That's it. Charles Leclerc, race win. He's back. Antonelli has gone down, tumbling down the order. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at The Break Late Talk Fast for daily clips, memes, and F1 news. And make sure you are subscribed on Spotify and YouTube for weekly episodes every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Catch us off the checkered flag.
Peace.